Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and Char Vision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on Char Vision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is Char Vision.
Hey everybody! Today is February 3rd, 2026, and there's Herbie behind me looking at the beautiful view in Palm Springs, California. Okay, don't hate me because I know I just got out of the cold. I know what you're all going through. I had to put my hat on, my boots, my jacket. I had to put booties on him. It was freezing cold, but I feel very blessed to be here. Hi, Tony.
Hi, welcome to the warmth.
Thank you. It's just so healing. It's so nice.
I'm so glad you're back.
Thank you. You got to come visit.
Don't worry, I will.
Okay, good. Okay, so tonight is it's a Tuesday night. We usually do the show on Friday, but I have a very special guest who was in one of my groups, and she told us the story about her healing, and it's so fascinating. She healed herself, and I'm going to let her tell you all about it. This is Marianne Shane.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Marianne. Thank you so much for being here. So you are a healer and a life coach, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And so tell us a little bit about your background.
Sure. My story begins when I was extremely young. Basically was adopted and found out at 8 from a girlfriend that was very traumatic to me. And I spent many, many years trying to understand trust of the parents that raised me, which I think some of the audience can understand, trust issues from the people that you believed were one thing and then you found out that they weren't. And your parents really never disclosed it until you were in your early 20s. So I went this long period of time of trying to absorb what this was. And these trust issues ended up becoming health issues. I ended up with severe asthma, which is your lungs, and being scared when people came over to the house when I was a younger child unannounced and thinking that perhaps someone was going to take me away. Again, this goes back to the parents not having a discussion with me and me being afraid to actually acknowledge that was it true or not. So what occurred was I started working on the physical body when I got into my mid-20s and my 30s, realizing that drugs, inhalers, and things of that nature were not going to fix this. I was not yet in the emotional state of understanding that health is triggered by emotions. I was able to bypass the drugs, the inhalers, and everything that was prescribed. And then I ended up thinking that everything was great until I reached 54 years old and was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh, wow.
So while that was disconcerting to me because I had worked on the physical body, but not on the emotional side, I went on a journey of healing myself with natural homeopathic remedies. So the furthest I got with the doctor diagnosis was the labeling of what I had. And I actually chose to label it Lucky Clover. I decided that I wasn't going to speak about what the diagnosis was or even what the stage was.
Right.
I had a lot of people infiltrate that loved me, that cared for me, that wanted me to just go in, get the surgery, get it taken out and remove it. But it occurred to me that that wasn't going to be the answer for me personally. So what I did was I went as far as the biopsy, and that was it. I never did take the tumor out. It took about 18 months for it to completely dissolve inside my body. I was told by a naturopath doctor that it would probably be wise for me to just have it removed so that I wouldn't think about it, that it was still in my body. Instead, I used other means to train myself that it was no longer there, it was not going to be harmful. And now that was 2014, we're in 2026, and I'm still cancer free.
Amazing. Did you meditate or tell us how you did that?
Sure. I actually treated the cancer as an allergy in the body. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with NAET.
I've had 100 sessions.
Okay, perfect. We treated it with NAET, treating it that it was a foreign.
Tell people what NAET is.
It's I have to say it, Numbrutapads, um,
Oh, no, no, no,
natural
no, no.
allergy elimination technique. It's a very
Right.
hard name for me to say.
But what I meant was it's an energetic way of desensitizing people to what they are allergic to.
Correct. It's kinesthesiology, if people are familiar with that,
By
muscle
kinesiology,
testing.
that's when your body tells you if you're strong to something or weak. And
Correct.
they energetically have you hold something, and it's non-invasive. It's amazing.
Yes. So I did several treatments using that. I went on a journey of the meditation was just absolutely beautiful. I found a lady online during this time named Belle Ruth Napperstack. I'm
Uh-huh.
not sure if you're familiar with her.
No,
So
just from you.
she has meditation tapes on several different diseases and how to retrain the mind and the subconscious mind. So she uses guided imagery or
Hmm.
she uses affirmations. So twice a day, I used her Fight Cancer um, audio tape. And in 6 weeks, I had a shift in my body, and I knew that whatever this was being eliminated.
And you
So
just knew it. You just
I
knew
knew
it.
it. Right. My own intuition told me that there was a huge shift. I felt it. I do not use that tape any longer. I also used her tape for anger and forgiveness. She has several different topics if you check her online for
Okay.
health conditions. And I just found that a beautiful support that was not it was cost prohibitive because once I bought it, that was it. But I also used Reiki, which
Right.
is energy healing with the hands. I
Hmm.
used some shamanic crystals, worked with some Indian healers. And this was all during perhaps the worst time. I was diagnosed in May of 2014. I
Hmm.
put a date on the calendar of August 17th of that same year to go back in, get a blood test, make sure, do some scans, make sure I was still working in a good zone, and it was actually starting to decrease in my body. By end of January of 2015, I went to Moffitt Cancer Institute in Tampa. I was living in Orlando at the time, and they scanned me twice and said that was the cleanest scan they've seen in years.
Wow.
So I knew in my mind, and it's very interesting to me, almost heart wrenching at some point for me to say that I grew up with how many generations and decades of not trusting. And when I got diagnosed at 54, so you're looking at how many decades I went without not trusting. And then I get diagnosed with this major disease and went totally inward and decided I'm going to trust myself and my own intuition.
That's incredible. So, um, in your thoughts, what were you always positive?
Yes.
You never had a doubt, right?
I didn't discuss the disease, bring it up, mention it. I called it Lucky Clover. So if somebody brought it up to me, we use that terminology, and I would tell people that whatever this is, it's going to bring me good luck and good fortune. And in some way, I'm going to be able to help someone or something. My coaching principle is based on this. I also work on several different elements to help people push through um, areas in their life where they're stuck, perhaps. But I was going to say, you would think that it would be the scariest time of my life, and probably several out there in your audience, your listening audience. I decided that with the treatments that I was doing that were natural and holistic, that there was going to be less harm done to my body. And I kept in the mindset that I was going to be able to do this working with different practitioners, but only through natural means. So the tumor never did come out. I did go through a period, I will say this, and this one doctor that mentioned it would be better for me to take it out so that I wouldn't think, oh, it's still there. Is it growing? What's it doing? I did go through about 2 years of off and on. It would filter back into my mind whether or not I would feel the same location, make sure I could feel it or not feel it. And basically, through meditations and telling my subconscious that I'm well. And it's interesting because the abandonment issues that I had, the trust issues that I had, um, the fear that I had as a child, some of the other scenarios that I went through during my lifetime that caused some disruptions in my emotional state, as we all have, because we're living human beings on this earth, were all able to fade away. And forgiveness was definitely a huge part.
So tell us about, well, okay, so tell us about forgiveness and letting go.
Yes. So for forgiveness, I found that a lot of, and I studied the emotion code and studied emotions. And then when I started looking at myself and what my emotions, my subconscious mind was continuing to resort back to during this time period, it occurred to me that I was the one that was causing this situation, that I was the disruptor. It wasn't coming from the external source of necessarily these people or these circumstances. It was me that was constantly in this loop of resorting back to I'm not loved enough. I wasn't wanted. I'm scared. Is someone coming to take me away? Then, when my husband and I divorced in 2006, it was more of the, again, I'm not wanted. I'm not lovable, things of this nature. So I had to get to, first and foremost, what are these emotions? And then how am I going to release these emotions clearly? And what came up was you didn't forgive. You finally met your biological family, and yes, you could bypass the forgiveness on that side, but did you forgive the parents that raised you?
For
So
not telling you.
yeah, I actually had to go through, and this is not something that's kind of one and done, if you want to understand what I'm saying. I'm sure you understand that. This is something that you actually have to work on because there's triggers in the subconscious mind that want to keep repeating what the old reel was. So when the old reel presented itself, I would just simply turn it around and be like, no, that was your old self. That's not your new self. Your new self has accepted that you can heal yourself, and you have healed yourself. You weren't abandoned, and you can forgive.
So that's interesting because people have a tendency to be in a loop
Yes,
of negativity and fear.
yes,
And that and when we think like that, we can manifest that constantly. But when we learn to change our thoughts, we turn the negative to positive, and that's how you healed yourself because you you manifested it, but not even manifested it, you made it happen.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Like
And
because you were
the interesting
determined and you did it.
the interesting thing is I sometimes have to laugh about it because I'm like, who am I? Who is I? I'm not any different than the average person out there, any person out there, actually. So I had to question at one point, who is I to be able to do this? But the reality is, I did it, and I can show other people ways and means to actually bypass some of these reels and these loops that keep coming in. And I'm not even saying on this day that some things don't want to creep in because of something yet that I still am working on and haven't cleared fully. But I
Right.
have been able to teach myself that when that appears, we need to stop and consciously say, what is this? What is it really? Was it the person or was it the circumstance? Was it the emotion now that's trapped in the body? And now where has that placed itself? And how am I going to bypass this and get rid of it?
But that's great that you can have a discussion with yourself and psychologically figure that out. That's not
Yes,
easy.
it's
But what
not
you do
easy.
with your patients is that you help them figure it out and help them turn their thoughts around so they don't stay in the loop. How can
Correct.
people get a hold of you? Oh, there it is. It's
Yes,
MarianneShane.com.
yes, it
Is it
is.
Marianne at Marianne?
Oh,
What
my,
exactly is it?
yes, the website is marianneshane.com.
Okay, MarianneShane.com. And you take you're a healer and
I am.
you're a life coach. So you
Yes, I
can
am.
help people find what is blocking them from healing.
Yes,
You
correct.
know, I we talk about going from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. I That's what's happening in our world right now. We're having a cleansing of the earth. And so the people in going to the fifth dimension, it's not like people are dying, but it's all about having that positivity, those thoughts to that we're nobody's better than anybody else. We're all connected with the source of God. And the more we connect with each other to help save the planet, it's a way of finding peace and abundance and happiness for everybody. And what I've learned is that one person's thought and positivity can ripple throughout the universe.
Yes, correct.
So what you can do is you can help people heal in an amazing way. I mean, your story is fascinating.
Thank you. And I
Yeah.
am going to say consistency was definitely key. I've always believed, and even as a young child, if you wanted something bad enough, you found a way to make it happen.
Hmm.
Well, when I got diagnosed with cancer, I'm going to tell you that I wanted it bad enough that it was going to be out of my body, that I was so consistent daily that I didn't allow interruptions or other people's fear of what their story was to infiltrate
Determination,
me. Mhm.
determination.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
so you can help other people find that. Yes, sometimes other people's concern can cause fear in you or in
Yes, it
anybody
can. Yes, it
because
can.
they're loving you and they care about you, but they're going, oh, I'm so worried, and it can manifest the negative.
Yeah, I had a particular like best friend say, just go get the surgery, take it out, and then this can be a summer project and be behind you. And my answer was, I don't want this to be a summer project. I want this to be a forever, that it's done and I can move on and then share what I learned and all the different modalities that I used. Not
Mhm.
all are for everybody, but I feel like there's hope out there for most anybody if they truly believe that they can heal themselves.
I think it's incredible because you're living proof of that. Tony, is there anyone in the chat room that has any questions about their health?
Let's look. Not really asking about health, but
They want more about psychic stuff?
yeah.
Okay. Well, Marianne, thank you so much for joining us.
you.
I'm so grateful. I have to tell everybody, you were in, was it a psychic class or was it just a group reading?
A group reading.
A group reading, yeah. And she was so great in the group reading, and everybody decided to call her.
Thank
Because,
you.
I mean, it's amazing to be able to have that ability to help other people heal thyself.
Yes. Yes.
So God bless you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for
And
having me.
Continue your amazing work. And I'm sure some people will be calling you or getting to your website, marianneshane.com. You
Thank you
guys,
so much.
it's marianneshane.com. Call her if you have any issues. I'm sure she'll help you. Take care. Be
Thank
well,
you.
Marianne. See you
All
again.
right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That was great.
Wasn't she wonderful?
Yeah, I think a lot of people should get a hold of her, and
Yeah,
it's good for a cleansing. We all need a good
The thing is
cleansing.
that we're all responsible for our thoughts. So
Yeah.
our thoughts need to be so powerful that we're allowing the healing to happen.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And sometimes we need that help to cleanse our soul, our mind, our spirit, and all that good stuff. So,
So I'm going to say the prayer protection because we haven't said that yet.
oh yeah, we better do that.
And then where's Herbie? Is he back there?
He's behind you. I was going to say, I'm like, you don't see him behind.
He's so cute.
He's like, Mom, I'm going to squeeze right between his pillows, so don't mind me.
He's so cute. Okay. We ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to guide and protect us as we communicate with our guides and angels in the spirit world and tap into the wisdom of the universe. We respect this opportunity and take full responsibility to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with the pure intention of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything that is in, near, around, or about us that is not of light, go back to where you came from and turn to light if you choose, but stay away from us.
All right. Are we ready to bring some amazing
Yeah, do we
people
have
in?
anybody? We didn't even ask a question. Well, part of it was forgiveness and
I mean, that's, I think,
letting go.
I think right now that might be very important.
Yeah. Isn't there a song about forgiveness?
I'm sure there's a lot of songs about
There's
forgiveness.
probably a lot of songs about forgiveness. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
and
what
we
do got?
appreciate everybody. The lines are full, so thank you guys for tuning in on a Tuesday night.
Yeah,
So.
it's a Tuesday, and it's so nice because it's earlier. It's like 5:00. I'd love some comments about people thinking if they would like to hear the show earlier in the day, because Friday nights on the East Coast it's 9:00,
I know
and that
that's-
might be late for people.
it is
So
late, so
is Friday night a good night for you? It's been our night for 10 years.
Well, put it in the comments.
It's served us well.
yeah, put it in the comments if you guys wouldn't mind it. But because Herbie gets sleepy.
Well, when I'm in Michigan,
Yeah, when he's
it's harder, but like now it's great. It's like it's only 5:24. It's great.
Well, we have a 916 area code. I think that's California.
Oh, okay. Who do we got?
Hi, Char. It's Renee. How are you?
I'm good, Renee. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad I found you. I mean, I had a reading with you maybe 20 years ago.
Wow.
And I should have listened to you then. But I had to
God bless
figure it out
you.
myself, didn't I?
Wow, Renee, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Did you have an in-person reading in California or?
No,
phone?
I had one on the phone. Yeah.
Wow,
But I
that's
live in Sweden, and right now I'm in Virginia. So, so nice to catch up with you finally.
oh my goodness, it's my honor and pleasure. Wait, you live in Switzerland?
No, I live in Sweden.
I mean, in
I'm from
Sweden. You live in
California.
Sweden
Yeah,
now?
I live in Sweden, but right now I'm in Virginia at my in-laws. My husband's from Virginia. I'm
Wow.
from California. He lives in Sweden, so now I'm in Sweden. But we'll find out. Who knows? Stay tuned.
But
I'll
you
be
feel
back.
like you have a feeling you're gonna leave Sweden, don't you?
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
I can tell.
I know I will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
I know.
that too. Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't.
So I
What's
have
your? I'm sorry.
yeah, I would like to talk about forgiveness. So
Okay.
I have a cousin. She passed away, but she did some really dirty things to me. You know, like where it's like a sucker punch,
Oh,
and it
not
was
good.
really hurtful. And but then she passed away, and I immediately went to I'm sorry for what I did, and I understood the power in that because I realized where she is now that she wasn't that person on earth. But I knew in my heart that, you know, she was just hurt. And so sometimes you got to look, you know, sometimes you got to put yourself aside and look at what is that person going through. But I did forgive her, and it's actually very powerful now. Her two sons are my godsons, and
Oh wow.
and I want to do the best for them, you know, through her. But I remember more the good times. I don't remember the bad things that, you know, that hurt me. I
That's so
remember the
healthy.
goodness.
That's so healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have to tell you, sometimes I look at people, and I'm with my in-laws, right? And my husband's kind of snarky to them. And I just think, you know, I can't do anything here, right? It's not for me to do it. But I'm sitting there thinking, what if I just pretend right now we're in heaven? How would this go? Right? And I
Oh
feel so good
wow.
when I do that. Does
Uh-huh.
that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so I sit there and I kind of superimpose heaven that, hey, we're in heaven and we're all hanging out. And all this stuff is to the wayside. And what's most important is being with each other. And I try through that lens, it helps me to not get caught up in all that, their negativity and their drama situation. If you're hearing me right.
But see, that's what everybody should be doing, is living as if it's heaven on earth. Everybody should be doing that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the more everyone is living as if it's heaven on earth, the more that energy ripples through the cosmos, becomes a reality of the energy of our planet.
Yeah.
And so when we are all thinking like that as one, we help save the planet, because right now our planet's falling apart big time.
Yes.
And
yes,
there's
indeed.
a lot of negativity, but goodness always wins. You know,
Yeah, I
goodness
believe
has
that.
to always work harder, but goodness always wins. To cover a coat of white paint, it only takes one coat of black. Dark is easy, but to cover a coat of black paint, it takes 10 coats of white. So goodness is, the harder we work at it, the more we want it. And guess what? People are on our planet are waking up.
Yes.
People are waking up to what is right and what is wrong, what is love and what is healing, and what is dark and what is negative. And the dark energies are losing their power. So so you are a perfect example, Renee, of how we all should be thinking and living. Because the more
it's a bit
all
selfish.
of us are, pardon? What'd you
It's
say?
a bit selfish on my part.
No, it's not selfish at all. It's wise.
Okay. But I think that's how I picture it, because I remember going to a cemetery with my parents, and I saw a grave site and I mentioned the person's name, the family's name, and my mom said, "Oh, don't do that. They didn't get along." And I heard on the other side them laughing. And I thought, that's what I'm doing now. You know, they were laughing like, yeah, right. Like,
Wow.
we're all getting along. And so I'm doing it for myself because it's less skating for me to do it. It's less negativity on me. It's more positive. And honestly, I've seen a trickle of a difference, a trickle.
Well,
I'm not looking for it,
look
but
at
I have to survive
the
this.
earth. The earth is a living thing. Mother Earth, Gaia, is a living thing. So imagine if the people of all of us on Earth thought the way you think, and how it would affect the energy of the grid of where we're living.
Yeah. I consider myself fortunate that I have that blessing, that insight.
I consider you a gift to call in today to talk about this.
Oh,
because there's more craziness coming on our planet, and people need to think like this and stay grounded and balanced for what is to come. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be a peaceful, amazing, wonderful place.
Yeah.
It's just we've got to go through the storm before we get to the peace of the rainbow.
Yeah. But it's just pulling back and looking at it, and it does help me tremendously. And
I have one question.
Yeah.
So just say yes or no to me. Just say yes or no. Don't say the name. But I was getting an S or C initial, and I don't know if that's family or your cousin or a last name or middle name, or a C or S or K or C.
Yes to one of those.
Which one?
K.
Is it K-A or K-E? Is it spelled K-E or K-A? K-E?
K-E.
Like Kelly? Is it Kelly?
No.
But it's K-E is it a female or male?
No, male.
Is it Kenneth or Keith or Kevin?
That's it, Kevin.
Who is that?
My brother.
Is he deceased?
Yes.
Oh, I think he's here.
Yeah. He was in my dream last night. Yeah.
There's your validation.
Yeah.
He came to say, hi, I love you. And what did you dream?
I dreamt that I'm kind of been panicking in cars going on freeways. And in Sweden, I'm not on freeways, and I don't know where that came from. It's just something new. And he was in the car with me, trying to help me in a new car. He was in the car with me, helping me.
So you need to know you're protected when you're in the car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Renee, it is so lovely to talk to you. I'm so glad you found us tonight.
Yes, I did. Thank you, Char, so much. And I'm always watching you, but usually in Sweden, I'm about 9 hours ahead.
Oh,
California. So, but that's okay. I catch up, but I'm so glad I got a hold of you.
Well, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. And call us back again when you're able.
Okay.
When it's not the middle of the night. Okay.
Oh, it's fine. Bless you. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a great show. Okay. Bye.
Thanks. All the best.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Wow. Kevin came in and she dreamt about him last night, and there you go. Validation.
I was going to say, how right on can that be?
Well, Kevin was determined to help her find peace.
Isn't that nice to know that your loved ones on the other side are trying to help you find peace?
They're always trying to help us.
That's nice.
They are. We just have to learn to help ourselves.
Right. They can't do it for you, but they can definitely guide you. All right.
It's getting dark out.
I know, I see, but it's beautiful.
The sun, I don't have the sunset here.
Oh, but it's
Oh
still
wait, it's over there.
the mountains are pretty.
It's that way. So it's okay. As long as the sun comes up, that's good.
That's right.
You know, that they talk about the 3 days of darkness. Do you know about that?
Mm-mm. What is that?
I guess it's in the Bible, but also some people who are predictors when like they're talking about 3 days of darkness, but they say that, you know, it's only 3 days, but then there's a change of the planet. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard.
That's pretty interesting. Have we ever had anybody on to talk about that?
No, but I think we can find somebody.
Yeah, that would be.
I saw somebody on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like a really nice man. I don't know. Next time I see him, I'll send it to you. Maybe you can find him.
Yeah, I'll try to reach out to him, but that's great.
Mm-hmm. He's like, you can tell he's like a seer.
Love that.
Yeah. Yep. So look at, we all need to stay balanced and grounded and know that we're all protected and guided, and that we're not alone, and that all the craziness that's going on in the world will eventually go away.
Doesn't that sound nice?
No, but it will.
No, I believe it.
It absolutely will. There'll be changes, but it will. Okay, let's get a caller.
All right. Well, we have a 650. You are live on the air with Char and Herbie behind you.
Hi,
Hi, who's this?
this is Pam.
Hi, Pam. How are you? Where are you?
I'm in Napa, California.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
were you near all those fires?
The 2017 fires came about a mile away from where I live.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was when I first moved up here too. So that was kind of,
Was it hard to breathe?
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was pretty bad.
it's so hard.
Yeah. It feels like it was such a long time ago. It was so weird, but we were lucky we didn't lose anything.
Oh, wow, you're blessed.
Totally.
It's very pretty up there.
It's beautiful. I love it so much. I moved up from the peninsula in the San Francisco Bay Area, and it's beautiful. I feel like I found my place. I grew up in New York.
Oh, wow,
but-
that's a difference.
Yeah, where I grew up in New York was a little more. It wasn't too far from New York City, but it was more rural.
Oh, that's nice.
And it feels kind of similar here in Napa.
You like nature.
I love nature.
Yeah, you love nature. Are you near the French Laundry?
Not too far.
That's one of the best meals I ever ate. And boy, did it cost a lot of money.
That's why I've never been there.
It's so expensive, but I didn't pay for it. So,
oh, that's nice. That's a good way to go.
right? Right? It was like, I was smart. Oh, wait, no, one time, did I pay for one? No. No, somebody else paid for it. So, yeah. So, what's going on? I'm wondering if there's, just say yes or no to me. I want to know if there's a J or G person around you.
That's past?
Or living.
There are a few J's.
A male? Is there a male?
There are a couple of males.
Is there a
J?
Is one spelled J-O or J-E?
One is J-O.
Is it John or Joseph or Jordan?
It's John.
Who is that?
He was my ex-husband.
Is he deceased?
Yes.
Whoa. I was going to ask
Yeah.
if it was a romance, but you need to like forgive him.
Oh my God.
He's apologizing. You know, the theme of the show is about forgiveness and about letting go. So the reason John's coming in here is because you still carry the weight of the negativity.
Yes, I do.
And you don't want it to cause health problems like Marianne was talking earlier.
It's already caused a lot of my past trauma has caused, I'm sure, a lot of my health problems, and
Well,
I have the hardest time forgiving and letting go.
well, maybe that's why you called in on this night.
It is. I
Because
thought that was the topic.
because you carry it. Yeah, but to validate it, John came through. So he's apologizing. He was emotionally, mentally not right, but he also was very imbalanced and he was cruel.
Yeah.
I mean, he was, abusive.
Yeah.
But to let go is it's not bringing karma to him. It's only upsetting your energy.
Yeah.
So, we always say the first true love is self-love. It doesn't mean you're selfish. It means your needs matter. So be kind to yourself, love yourself, forgive him and let go because karma will take care of whatever he did that was wacky.
Well, it's funny you're bringing up karma because it seems like people who have been mean to me in the past, like bad things have happened to them, like
You know
pretty
what?
rapidly.
I believe you.
And I'm
I
like, I
totally
don't
believe
mean
you.
to be. I'm like, I have to watch where I point that thing. Like, I'm not trying to put a hex on anybody, but
Nope.
like,
Nope.
and I don't wish bad things on anyone, but it happens.
That's how karma works. I'm the same. I never wish bad on anybody, but anybody who screwed me over, I've never wished bad on them. But boy, oh boy, did that ricochet in their world. I mean, really traumatic things. So that's how this is a lesson for everybody to live, to not wish bad on anybody, to just stay kind and loving and not allow that negativity to go back out there. Just have faith. Faith that karma will happen. And I promise you, karma really happens. And you have experienced that, right?
Yes. And actually,
big
there's a living John that has been very mean to me who is getting
Ooh.
pretty bad karma right now.
Why do I keep thinking of animals around you?
I love my dog.
Your dog.
I love animals. I love my
Yeah,
dog.
that's your best friend. That's
Yeah.
what I think I'm picking up on your dog. And did you lose a dog as well?
Yes.
I think that dog, that spirit dog, is around you as well. Do you have a fireplace? Do you have a fireplace where you live?
I do.
I see a dog lying in front of the fireplace. Was that your dog that passed?
Yeah, I think I have a picture of him actually laying in front of the fireplace right
Yeah,
before
that dog is here. And there's a dog that's two tones. I don't know if it's black and white or brown and black or beige and white. I don't know.
Is that the same dog, you think?
I don't know. Is that dog that color?
Yeah, he was brown and white.
Yeah, I think that that's the dog I'm seeing in front of the fireplace. I'm seeing two tones, but there's definitely white and dark.
Yeah, he was cute.
He still hangs out with you in that house and is in your peripheral vision when you see, like, he'll come by your peripheral vision.
Oh.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Char. I'm so glad that you took my call. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank Tony, because Tony's the caller. He's the picker.
Thank you for picking me, Tony.
You're welcome.
Okay, take good care.
Okay, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
That's sweet.
Very sweet. Well, I'm concerned that we're not going to have enough time. Did anyone call to about forgiveness or whatever? I'm not sure we have enough time for reading.
We do have somebody that said something about forgiveness. I don't know if you wanted just a quick take, but
Okay, let's do that quickly.
Okay, here we go. 310.
Hi, California.
Hi, Tony. Hey,
Hi.
Tony, thank you for picking. My name is Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. Thank you for calling in.
Of course. I knew I should call because it came through on my notifications. Usually you're on Friday. Are you changing your time?
No, it's just that we couldn't do it this coming Friday, so we're doing it tonight instead, so we don't have to.
Okay, great.
So we don't have to lose people. But what were you going to tell us about forgiveness?
Forgiveness. I have the hardest time forgiving myself. I can forgive others, but I have the darndest time forgiving myself for making mistakes.
You know, that is
letting go.
It's very profound that you brought that up, because we didn't even talk about that tonight, about forgiving ourselves. It's, you know, you can forgive others, but you can. So did were one of your parents really hard on you, or were you always just hard on yourself that you had to be perfect with everything?
Just really hard on myself. And I tend to attract that into my life where people, how do I say this, negative energy?
Yeah.
I allow it in.
Okay,
and
so
then
I'm gonna teach you something, and this goes for everybody else that's listening. Put a white light around yourself, then put yourself in an egg. The shell of the egg is a mirror. So anything dark or negative coming at you will go back to where it came from.
Okay.
Imagine that, and stop letting those negativity things. That's like you're abusing yourself with that. Don't allow that anymore.
Okay.
You have to treat yourself. You have to love yourself as much and take care of yourself as you would your own child.
Okay. Thank you.
And
I remember the white light. I just forget about putting myself in the egg.
The mirrored egg.
So thank
yeah,
you.
it would be. Yeah. It would really be helpful to you or all of us. And then you say the prayer, anything in, near, around, or about me that is not of light, go back to where you came from and turn to light if you choose, but stay away from me.
Okay.
And
thank you.
You're so welcome. I'm so sorry we don't have more time, but I appreciate you calling in. And please call in again and I'll read for you. But we got to go.
Oh, I will. Thank you. Thank you, Char. Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome, dear.
Lots of love. Okay.
Lots of love back, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, I don't know how he found a little place to be so comfortable behind me. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, honey.
Say hi. Say thank you for listening to Char Vision.
He's so pretty.
He's such a good boy. You're going to meet him soon.
Yay.
Oh, look, he's bored to death from the show. Oh, how sweet is he? Oh, my God. He's so sweet. Okay, everybody, that's it for tonight. We're going to have a repeat this Friday because we're not going to be here Friday. That's why we did it Tuesday tonight. But we'll see you a week from Friday, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. What is that? Friday the 13th? What is that?
That is Friday the 13th.
We will. That's good luck.
Yay,
Don't
yay.
ever let anybody tell you different. And I think I have a group set up. If anybody wants to join a group reading, just go to char.net. It's somewhere in February. I think it's February 18th. I'm not sure, but go to char.net and sign up for the group or sign up for a private session. Just text or call the office. Okay. Well, safe travels, Tony.
Thank
and
you,
our
hon.
prayers go out to Tony and his daddy who just took a trip to heaven.
Thank you, love. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we love you, Tony.
Love you too.
Thank you. And remember that intuition will take you places logic never could. Bye-bye.